All right. I've done that take a few times already. So this is going to be it. This is too much. Already, this is too much. Um, I wanted to start off by saying this or asking you guys this question. Do you know what my biggest fear is? I'll give you like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's up. My biggest fear is failing. But more importantly, failing in public in front of everybody to see. It's like I can either avoid the opportunities to fail, or I can lean in and fail my way to success, learn and improve along the way. And truth be told, that's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this now. Making my YouTube channel to I guess prove something to myself, because I've always wanted to put myself out there, and the older I get, the more the realization hits you that your time is extremely limited. And the older you get, the less opportunity you might have to pursue your passion. So it makes sense that you just do it while you can. So that's why I'm here. Shoot my first YouTube video. Who knows what the lighting looks like? On a cell phone. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that, but I still have to work out the kinks, and it just goes without saying, like, do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Nope. Will my video and content in the first couple videos that I post be raw and rough around the edges? Absolutely yes. I know nothing about videography, photography, editing, nothing, but it's now that I'm going to be putting in the work to learn all those things, all those elements, figure out the gear I need while I'm uploading videos and learning. And I guess one of the saving graces of YouTube is that, hey, no one is going to be seeing this stuff. So I don't know a lot about this YouTube thing, but what I do know is this. If you take away the notoriety, the high production value, the beats, you take away the auto-tune from a lot of these so-called rappers, and you focus on the critical component of hip-hop, which is the bars, the words, what's actually being said, I'm pretty confident that my name will be amongst some of the greatest to ever have done it in the city of Toronto. And this YouTube channel, in a way, is going to be dedicated to, I guess, making my case, proving my point, and seeing how wrong I potentially am. And if I am wrong, that's just me failing again in the process to potentially better myself. So it's still a win-win of sorts. So yeah, this is me. This is the YouTube channel. It's called Curayted, spelt with a Y after the A, and the Y shaped like a funnel, because this is where I showcase and funnel my dreams in one place, one hub, YouTube. And it's going to start with my music. So there's a lot of aspects of me I want to put out there, but we're going to start with the music. Since I made a post on Instagram talking about, hey, I think the lights in the underground parking garage turned off. I hope the lighting is still good, but I made a post on Instagram letting people hear a clip or snippet of the WYFL rhythm that I went on, and the feedback was good, positive, inspiring. And I'm like, you know what? Kick myself in the butt, buddy. You know nothing about YouTube, but you know how to put a camera in front of you and just push the big red button to record yourself. So do that. Hit upload, buddy. I don't know if there's going to be anything in the description that is on par with what's supposed to be in the descriptions, but I think I'm going to have links in there. And speaking about links, there should be a link to my Twitter/X account. That's where I deal with my personal development. There should be a link to my newsletter, Unlock in 40, where I just share my thoughts, passions, dreams about certain topics that interest me, and just give my opinion on certain things. And if you want, you can subscribe, join the waiting list or the mailing list, sorry, and see what I'm about. But back to the music. The first thing I'm going to start with is the WYFL rhythm freestyle. I put a snippet out there. People liked it, so I'm like, all right, let's get this snowball moving, get my music career back on the tracks. And yeah, so that's going to be getting released hopefully in a few days. So I got to preface that with this. I'm going to release music. Then I want to do something like you have the Tiny Desk performances. I'll call it the tiny car performance because I don't have access. Yo, this is 7 minutes already? Oh, that's psych. Hey, if you still watching 7 minutes in, congrats to you, eh? You're a hero. But it's gonna be like a Tiny Desk performance, but inside the car. So a tiny car performance. And that will serve as like music videos. So like today I was shopping for the phone mount holders, and it's like I want to have a setup like those car reviewers, which I think is pretty cool. Where they have multiple cameras, different camera angles going. So right now, it's just like a straight blog. I'm just talking to the camera. No editing, no chops, no cuts, no transitions, no nothing. It's just blah. So I'm hoping that in the future, I can get a nice setup and chop it up real nice for you guys. But right now, this is what y'all getting. So yeah, I was looking for the car mount. I got it. It's up on the windshield right now doing this thing. And it's going to be an interesting ride. So you got the tiny car performances. You're going to have the track getting released. And that's just going to be like a graphic with the music playing in the background. And feel free to run those numbers up. I take a pause because I don't want to be like, share, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But if you find value and appreciate whatever I do in terms of the music, my definite ask is if you could just share it with somebody else who you think will appreciate what I'm doing or what I've done. And if I've earned that, then like and subscribe as much as you want. I have humble milestones and humble goals to hit, and it's nothing crazy. I'm not really here for the metrics or the KPIs as much. Granted that what can come from dope metrics, KPIs can be life-changing. Like right now, I just want to get my music out there to as much people as possible who appreciate it, and I'll be happy, man. Okay, I'm gonna say a mental note to myself for at the end of the video to share with you guys. I think would be the dopest thing for me to achieve in my music career. That would probably bring tears to my eyes. I tell you what it is. This is what, like 9 minutes. I tell you what it is in a few minutes. I'm about to land right now. So look at it. The light went out. 1 second. Let me turn this on. There we go. So tiny desk, tiny car performance. You're gonna have graphic with the track playing. That's another video. So you have the song, you have a performance, And then, I guess it'll be two things. And then I'll have something that I'm calling an X-ray. So you know how genius, oh my gosh, something happened with hip hop, eh? In like 2015 or something. Something happened with hip hop. But you know how genius they would do breakdowns of artists' bars, hidden meanings, gems, references the regular listener wouldn't catch, and the artist will come on there and break it down. Well, that's gonna be like my version, and it's gonna be called X-ray. So when you get a track, you're gonna get an X-ray, or you're gonna get a tiny car performance, and or you're gonna get the track on YouTube. So that's gonna be videos for you guys to consume and play with. So share around and whatnot. All right, so to the thing that would make me tear up and would be one of the biggest accomplishments in my music career as I sit here in the underground garage parking of my spot, is if I get on stage and I have a crowd of people singing my songs. Like, the artists, they go on stage and they're like, yo, I'm so goated, I'm so nice, I don't even have to sing right now. They just take the mic and just point it to the crowd, and the crowd just does the work for them. Like, that level of fandom and support, I that would move me quite possibly to tears, because, and I probably get into this in another blog, but that's the reason why I kind of got into music. It stemmed from, I guess, seeking some degree of acknowledgement, in the sense that, yo, all these artists that my friends were putting on pedestals, in my opinion, weren't that nice. They weren't saying anything that was crazy that I couldn't say. They may have the jewelry, the cars, the money that I don't have. But when you just come to bars, it's just like there's not much that you would have over me. So, yeah, to find a community of people that actually appreciates what I do, that'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. So, yeah, here we are, Curayted. The humble beginnings, underground parking lot, YouTube video on a on a phone. Just point, shoot, hit record, upload. No cuts, no transitions, no nothing, just raw. And yeah, I hope I can make the city proud. I hope that, being the age I am, I can put forth music that I want to hear more of out there, that people also want to hear more of. So it's no longer complaining about the state of hip hop. It's like, okay, what you gonna do about it? And this is what I'm doing about it. I'm gonna start putting my music out there. So thank you for listening to me speak, rant for so long. I honestly came out here thinking it's gonna be like a 2-3 minute video. It's like 13 minutes. Like, my battery is, so my phone's almost dead, almost the end of the night. So the camera's still on. All right. So yeah. All I can ask is, like, you share the video, the channel, with people who want to stay tuned in to, like, what I'm doing. And there will be bars. Do we want to say bars is back? No. My motto is, one of my tags is, like, all bars matter. And we're trying to bring the conversation of bars back in hip hop, or just balance the playing field a bit. That's what I hope to do. Learn, grow, collaborate along the way. When I say collaborate, I mean, like, work with other artists. I don't mean like ghostwriting or get the help and all that stuff. Nah, we don't support that. The cloth of hip hop that I am cut from, and that's for another topic as well, is one where authenticity is key. Authenticity is important. If you're saying something, it should be your words. It should be you behind the camera saying that. It should be you behind the track saying that. AI shouldn't be scripting your stuff like that. Ghostwriters are like analog versions of AI. If we're gonna have issues with people chat GPTing their way in school, yeah, we gotta have issues with ghostwriters on tracks. If these artists claim that they don't have ghostwriters, or yo, it's all me, B. I'm just nice like that. Nah. So yeah, let's wrap this up. Curayted with a Y. I'm gonna upload this video. No edits, no nothing. All raw, mistakes and all. And we'll see where we go from here. So WYFL Rhythm freestyle is gonna be dropping in a couple days. Who knows when? I want to say it's gonna drop like, you know what? I'll put it out on Friday. Yes, Friday sounds good. Friday, WYFL Rhythm freestyle coming out. Y'all stay locked in. If I can do that little timer reminder thing on that video so y'all can see and be like, yo, okay, set the timer in my calendar. Yeah, I got to go listen to what this guy's talking about. Like, does he have bars or not? Of course I have bars. Are you kidding me? Bro, okay, I tell you what. This is how I start the track off, right? I'm like, and I was waiting on a call, though. Feeling like I'm Waldo. Because everybody on the same page but can't find me. I heard the beat grimy. So I'ma get involved, puffing my chest and so 10. That's what the S for. Offending the hate is the only thing I depend on my pen for when it's fine. Traffic at the light with these lines, so my drive slow. Funny that. When I see red is when we all go. I'll leave it at that. There's some bars in there you'll catch, and there's one that you guys won't. You won't catch it until I do the x-ray. I promise you. But yeah, stay tuned. And again, I appreciate the love, support, and people who have shared lots of kind words with me about what I do. So hopefully I can make you guys proud. Truly. My inner circle, you guys know who you are. Hopefully I can make you guys proud. And we out. 17 minutes, man. This is what blogging is like, eh? Okay.